Hello, everyone. 안녕하세요. And thank you, Dr. Bay. You know, as a mother of two sons, I know what it feels like to celebrate every little win in their lives. And I know that many of you do too. There really isn't anything that we would not do for our children. And that is why the work of Dr. Bay and so many others resonates, I think, so deeply. It shows us how women step up and how we create solutions when none seems to exist, because that is what love and responsibility demands of us. And Dr. Bay, she's exceptional, but she's not the exception. Her journey reflects a broader reality for Korean American women and families across this country. And it reminds us of the scarcity of resources, support, and community that still shapes so many lives. And yet, the growth of SIDA shows us what abundance can look like when community surrounds her, when we choose to invest, to uplift, and to believe in her potential. And one story is powerful, but it's never just one story. Across the United States, Korean American women and children and families make extraordinary sacrifices, often without recognition or support. This year alone, when we opened up our grant-making opportunity, nearly 100 nonprofit organizations serving women and families applied to KACF for funding. And that is not just a number. It is a clear sign that the journey from scarcity to abundance, the journey that immigrant families hope will define their American dream, that remains out of reach for far too many. And this is why philanthropy matters. Nonprofits are facing funding cuts across the country. They are asked to do more with less, to shoulder greater responsibility without adequate resources. The urgency is real. The question before us is simple. Will we step in to move our community from scarcity to abundance? At KACF, we answer with action. We are rooted in community and trust. We have become a partner to Korean American nonprofits nationwide. By the end of this year, KACF will have invested $20 million in grants since our founding. So when systems falter, we remain steadfast. We show up, we fill the gaps that others often overlook. We move resources to where families are most vulnerable. Now, too often, our community is dismissed as too small, erased in data, or assumed to be doing just fine. And KACF exists to change that story, to transform invisibility into power and scarcity into abundance. Today, we also honor those doing the frontline work, our grantee partners, many of whom are in this room here today. They give enormous amounts of time and energy and heart because they see the unmet needs very clearly, and they see those who are unseen and unheard, and we see them. So KACF exists to connect community need to community power, to elevate their leadership, and to ensure that their work is sustained. So at this moment, I would like to ask all of our grantee partners and nonprofit leaders who are with us today to please stand, and let's all just give them a hand for their courage, their commitment, their leadership. Thank you. And as we applaud Let us recognize that their work is a part of a greater legacy. Philanthropy is not only about dollars. It is about identity, continuity, and abundance. Coming together across cities and across generations honors the women who paved the way, and it ensures that future generations inherit stories of courage, unity, and compassion. And it ensures that they see their part in building a community where everyone thrives. So let's remember, Dr. Bay's story is not the exception. It is the call. It is the reminder that scarcity is real, but abundance is possible. And it is the invitation for each of us, mothers, daughters, sisters, and friends, to play our part in ensuring that Korean American women and families are not only seen, but supported, celebrated, and sustained in abundance. 감사합니다.